Batman! The Dark Knight Returns. The game. The board game by Cryptozoic Entertainment for 1 to 2 players, ages 14 and up, at DC Comics. This is a game that should have opened a long time ago. I bought it a while back, and well, I bought it because Insane Board Game told me to buy it. And I bought it like maybe half a year ago or whatever. It's been on the shelf for shame because I haven't unboxed yet. You are the Dark Knight in this game. It's time to come out of retirement and save Gotham City. Batman, the Dark Knight Returns. The game, the board game, is a solo board game. Solo, just for you. It's solo, but the price wasn't solo. Experience in which you don the cape of the Caped Crusader and cowl and journey through Frank Miller's iconic comic book series. Instead of traditionally leveling up, this is a game of attrition. As Batman, you must come out of retirement and do everything you can to beat back a relentless tide of ruthless mutants, cops, and press looking to bring you down. They want to take you down. Downtown. Get ready to face villains like Two-Face, the Joker, and the leader of the mutant gang, as well as your powerful former ally, Superman. The contents are over 200 game cards, 10 oversized cards, 1 game board, 160 plus tokens, 21 standees, 21 standee bases, a dry erase marker, 11 engraved Batarang dice, 35 other engraved dice, 4 rulebooks, based on Frank Miller's iconic Batman, The Dark Knight Returns limited comic book series. Variable setup and endless combination of cards resulting in unique challenges each time you play. Battle your way through an epic story experience with the results of each mission carrying over to the next. Get help from old and new allies like Commissioner Gordon, Green Arrow, Carrie Kelly as Robin. Yeah, I'm being slow at getting to opening a game. Core game and Book 1 rules. Book 2 rules. So, Book 3 rules. Book 4 rules. Batman the Dark Knight. The game. We got a little booklet to hold all the books. And we have a whole bunch of things here. We got for the open at the end of book 4, so don't open this. We got these dice, which are interesting because they're batarangs and they're dice. And we got a whole bunch of other dice, which have blocks, POW, flip, punch, all kinds of stuff like that on them. Got a dry erase marker. You got the scenario cards. You got different cards. These are versus cards. Got a lot of different cards here. I mean, there's a bunch. I don't know how thorough y'all want to see. Do y'all want to see all the cards and whatnot? Because I'm actually not going to do that this time. But I will open this and I will show you these different boards. I think this video would be like over 30 minutes long if I showed you everything. So it looks like these are henchmen, these are police. You got Superman here. You got some different press, it looks like. Police. Here are the characters. You got Batman. Different characters. Then you got these points. Bridge closed or bombed. Fist. Batman. You got TVs, so I'm not sure if that's press or what. You got Batman symbols. There's Superman. Somebody. Some stuff. You got fire tokens. You get different characters, you know, bosses and bad guys and whatnot. You may or may not have to fight. You got different, you know, scenes. And then, of course, you have the board, which is supposed to be a map of Gotham City. That's upside down. There you go. It's a map of Gotham City. So you have downtown, midtown, and uptown. You have the bridges. There's a few different bridges here. You got the Finkel Bridge, the new Tailgate Bridge, the Gotham County Railroad Tube, the Kane Memorial Bridge, and then you have Wayne Manor here. You got the fight deck here. You got the dump, Gordon's house, Gotham Manor, Paris Island, and Blackgate Penitentiary. Down here at the bottom, you got round deck, face up, cards, vent decks go here. You got the Batman utility belt here. Got allies here. You got boss, enemy tokens, vehicles there. Up there you have the grit, health, and sanity points. You got traps cards here, gold cards there. You got the Gotham City Police Department track. So it lasts 16 turns. Round end, place rights, draw path, and one doomsday round. So each game session lasts 4. So there's 4 game sessions. That's why the 4 books. You got these different things. Then you have downtown region, which has the Citadel Square, City Hall, Fashion District, GCPD headquarters, Old Gotham, the Diamond District, Wayne Tower, Chinatown, Gotham City Courthouse, Vauxhall Center, Burnside, and Beacon Tower. Then you got which is downtown region is east, west, and south. Midtown region is east and west, which you got Mercy Hospital, Iceberg Lounge, Ace Chemical, the Shiard Complex, Selena's Apartment, and the Coventry, the Monolith Square, Robinson Park, and Gotham University. And then you got Uptown, which is east and west, which you got the Ballery, Crime Alley, Monarch Theater, Amusement Mall, Newtown, Gotham Train Station, Knights Dome, Gotham Botanical Garden, Arkham Asylum, and Cherry Hill. And those are all the fabulous, wonderful locations all up and down and around Gotham City. So I suppose you start here. And you got the action card deck and discard pile. You probably start in Wayne Manor, or potentially might start at, of course, Wayne Tower. So there's a lot. There's a lot to unwrap in this game. So it says that the playtime is about 90 minutes for each rulebook. So here's the core game. So components. Book 1. 2 ball steps. So it tells you what you need for each game. Book 1, Book 2, Book 3, and Book 4. You need different things for each game. Which is, each game has 4 rounds. And I guess you can replay, because it's solo, so you can replay a scenario. New playthrough setup. Of course, nice player aids here of how the game should set up. You got, tells you what everything is. So, of course, the Doomsday Clock, figures, Wayne Manor, damage tokens, GCPD track, turn tracker, adversaries per round, GCPD district region, adversary type, adversary number, enemy tokens, deep water, printed paths, regions, districts, locations, action spaces, bridges, and the boss. How to lose. Book objectives, round sequence, start a round, choose action cards, shuffle decks, write adversary numbers, phase 2, Batman's turn, phase 3, end of round, place rights, dealing with rights, draw path, using drawn path, advance the Doomsday Clock, Batman's turn sequence, resolve event, move Batman. So here's examples of how to, move Batman. Entering a location. It's a whole, I like how it has all these like diagrams to show you what, there's a bunch of art examples of everything. One figure rule, Step 2.3, activate ally movements. See examples. Ally dice, fight or sneak, mutants, press and right. So each one has different ways to fight or sneak. Fighting, sneaking, use action space, all those symbols for what they do. Add adversaries, advance the turn tracker. Fights, fight cards, preparing for a fight, draw a fight card. Nice little, a whole lot of nice charts here for each things. Fighting round, how it works. Batman rolls, enemy rolls, rerolls and flips. Blocks, pals and rams. Countdown, end to continue fighting. Dealing damage, taking damage. Unblockable attacks. Cooldown. Continue a fight. Fight cleanup. Remove defeated enemies. Defeated adversaries, mutants, or cops. Defeating riots. Return to dice. Special die faces. Other dice rules. Combat examples. And you have plenty of them here. Your mission. Character and reference cards. Investigating crime. Boss's location. Progressing the story and discovering the boss. Fighting the boss. Special boss fight rules. Goals. Action space modifiers. Upgrading an action space. Destroying an action space. Wayne Manor. Vehicles. Completing a book. So each one of these is for a book. So these cards would go with 1 because they have 1 on them. These cards would go with 2 because they have 2 on them. 3 and 4. And I think these are all cooldown cards, but they only go to certain numbers, depending on what numbers are on there. And of course, these are versus cards, which I think you can use the versus cards no matter what. So you have both mutant gangs and police in the versus cards. And then, of course, here's book 1. How book 1 works, which is Commissioner Gordon, an old ally, and which enemies, mutants, riots, any specials, etc., and Two-Face is your bad guy. And credits and Cryptozoic Entertainment, which is nice. Then you got book 2, which is Dark Knight Triumphant. The setup, story, we will taste Gotham's blood. Fighting strongholds, investigating, adding mutants. First encounter. Batman, the war goes on. Robin, a new ally. So you get Robin and vehicles. So you get a new vehicle. Your enemies, cops, mutants, and riots. And of course, the mutant leader. Then, of course, you have rule book number 3. So, the Dark Knight Triumphant. Setup. Story, Deadly Smile Gas. Investigation, Udell's Castle. Faster and Speeding. Discovering the Joker. Batman, I'll Count the Dead 1 by 1. Vehicles, you get the Batwing. Your enemies are, again, Commissioner Yandel, Abner, Mary, and Bobby, and the Joker. Then for book 4, of course, setup again. That tells you how you're supposed to set up the last story. They are about to enter hell. Your investigation, he's almost dead. Those Soviets are pretty bad losers. Eating our own babies for breakfast, Commissioner Gordon or Green Arrow, Commissioner Gordon, the Sons of Batman, Batman Tonight, we are the Law, Movement Fights, Green Arrow, One Last Dance, Allah is your ally, Vehicles, the Dark Horse, Enemies, of course, Cops, Mutants, and Riots, and Superman and his special ability. If you read the book, which I've read the graphic book, you know that Superman pretty much comes in. These cards are story cards too, so they have something to do with things. This, of course, you got the round sequence and fight sequence cards for. This is for the verses. This is for episode 1, book 1. This is for book 2. This is for book 3. This is for book 4. And then here is each part. Here's book 1, Search for Two Parties, part 1. Search for Two Parties, part 2. Number 2, We Will Taste Gotham's Blood, part 1. Part 2. Not an Earthquake, Do Not Panic, part 1. Bobby in Close, part 2. So each section has here's 3. Deadly Smellgrass, part 3. And The Joker Returns, part 4. And then the 4th book here is They Are About to Enter Hell, part 1. And This Is the End for Both of Us, part 2. So that is the story scenario cards. So I guess you got 16 rounds to complete each book, maybe? Like I said, I'm not going to show you all the cards because this video would go way over time if I was to show you all that other stuff. Anyway, remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. If you'd like to see all the cards, comment down below and I'll do a video of showing all the cards. Anyway, like I said, remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Jesus loves you. Jesus God. Jesus Lord. Jesus King. Jesus is ruler of everything. And have a great, wonderful day. So, if you want to see a part 2 of this video, of course, comment down below. And I may do a part 2 of this video. Game on. Collect on. And, it's a game where you get to be Batman. That's pretty cool. You get to be Batman during a Frank Miller's story, The Dark Knight Returns. That's pretty cool. Anyway, have a great day. And hope you enjoyed the video. I'll probably end up doing a part 2 later.